The so-called war. What kind of world are we living in? Terror in real time, where do I begin? No care for the orphans, the widows, or the poor. No one to defend them in an unjust war. A so-called war where bombs and drones rain upon a people armed with stones, where heartless soldiers march with guns, hurling cans of gas that burns and stuns. A war of hunger, darkness, and endless lies, where the oppressor hides in the victim's guise, watched by the masses on handheld devices, through the lens of brave souls paying the highest prices. Scenes depicting the end of times, as skies bear witness to heinous crimes, where aimless targets are cowardly blown, and a child is killed for the rock he's thrown. Innocent men slaughtered without shame, their corpses further torched and maimed, thousands of our people expelled, displaced, strike after strike, their existence erased. The thieves rejoicing with faces of glee, celebrating their steal on the shores of our sea, plotting plans for a land they can never own, for the blood of our martyrs will taint each seed that is sown. Illegal bombs bid families good night, the flares of fire replace their lamps of light, thousands of babies dead, but you still dismiss it. In these crimes against humanity, our leaders complicit. 100 laws shamelessly broken, calls for ceasefire ignored when spoken, hospitals, schools, churches all blown, their despicable ways you still condone. Oh, our hearts are heavy with sights that overwhelm. No, this is no horror movie, no dystopian realm. We shall never forget what we heard and we saw, the piles of bodies burnt, the wounds so raw. The father who collected his children in bags, the wide-eyed boy who shook in blood-stained rags, the woman who clung and whispered to her shrouded child, the man who lost his family yet praised God and smiled. Yes, we are witnesses to their cries and pain in this civilized world which stated never again. We hear the deafening silence of so-called democracy. We smell the stifling stench of your blatant hypocrisy. Oh, stop with the lies and this fictional facade. Dare to see the truth, no matter how hard. 7 decades on, the year is 2023. Our voices still calling for our land to be free. The right to defend is the only thing you mention. To resist or not to resist, that is the real question. Our people are tired of having to justify why our souls still cry freedom despite our tears running dry. Know that history is being written for this man-made feud. As souls are awakened, resistance is renewed, and years ahead, when this so-called war is won, be sure to live with your answer to which side you are on. A war that was called a war only to hide the truth about our land in which they committed genocide. Our people remain steadfast in whatever that may befall, for they know nothing gets past our Lord, who witnesses it all. In the courtroom of the hereafter, we shall stand once again. The land will name the ones who drop bombs on it like rain. The soil shall sing the names of the innocent souls slain, and our Lord will ensure that we did not die in vain.